mystic corollary of the philosophical tradition of Amma. When we try to understand the philosophical tradition of Amma, or for that purpose any type of religious saint, or who is born philosopher, we must try to have a corollary mystically traced from ancient times. It is a very much need because the people who propagate their own philosophical tenets cannot get isolated. They will be brought under the bondage of a primordial stream of thought which will be enliving different generations and different yugas also. And if we take Amma, physically we have no guru for Amma, and we cannot trace where from Amma's intellectual identities or philosophical tenets have been adopted. But it is very crystal clear that Amma had herself got tuned to a cosmic tradition. There is a hypothetical connotation that some of the cosmic traditions which were previously existing and which cannot have a successor directly will be adopted and ventilated through certain great personalities. In such a situation, tracing a mystic corollary to the philosophy of Amma will become a must. And Amma herself is named Anasuya, and we can try to understand the concept of Anasuya, which is mentioned in Krita Yuga. In Krita Yuga, Anasuya Devi was said to be the daughter of Kardama Prajapati and Devabhuti. She had got married Atri Maharshi, and she had 3 great sons with the boons of Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara. Soma or Chandra was born with the boon of Brahma. Dattatreya was born of the boon of Vishnu, and Durvasa was born of the boon of Maheshwara. These 3 were said to be the typical children of Anasuya Devi, and of them Dattatreya was pioneer of the Guru tradition. He has been living over three yugas, and that is why he was called as Triyuga Narayana Murti. We can also trace a tradition of the Datta thought and philosophy subsequently followed in Treta Yuga by Parashurama, and also Sri Rama, the son of Dasharatha, had spoken to Atri Maharshi, and Sita had a personal interview with Anasuya. And in the Dwapara age, it has been told that Lord Dattatreya has taken the form as called as Shyama Kamala Lochana, which is made as the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Thus, directly Rama and indirectly Krishna are having relationship with Dattatreya and Atri and Anasuya. And when we identify the philosophy of Amma, we can see an immediate connection in this particular Christian era with Sripada Sri Vallabha. Sripada Sri Vallabha was said to be the primary person of the Guru tradition in Kali age, and he is said to be the incarnation of Dattatreya, and also he is said to have lived in the early quarters of the 14th century from about 1300 to 1356. He had lived for 33 years, and during that particular period he had preached the cult of consciousness. He had tried to understand the Natha tradition, which was told by Matsyendranatha, Gorakshanatha, Ghaninatha, and others. In this way, a great Datta tradition is speaking about the identity of consciousness, and also they have denied the concept of the infinite soul. They have accepted the infinite soul. That identity is found again in Sri Rama, according to the evidence provided by in Adhyatma Ramayana. Rama clearly promulgates that Paramatma is the ultimate and there is no finite soul. He will be going for the infinite soul only. That infinite soul is very clearly accepted even by Amma of Jillilamudi, Anasuya Devi. And moreover, we can also trace the concept of consciousness in the incarnation of Narasimha. Narasimha is said to be the incarnation of Lord Narayana, taking birth from a pillar and which is made of wooden origin, and it is of Medi tree, and he is a lion man described to be a hybrid culture, but he is a great promulgator of the homogeneity of the consciousness in the floral, faunal, and human identities. The same consciousness is understood as Datta, by Datta, as the soul, and he teaches the Atmavidya to Prahlada, who is belonging to the Kruta era. In such a situation, we can easily understand that Kapila and Anasuya are the brother and sister, being born in the same parentage of Kardama Prajapati and Devahuti. Kapila had spoken the Sankhya philosophy, and the same tenets have been accepted by Anasuya and Dattatreya, and they could cross the transcendental identities of time, light, sound, and all the elements also. It is what is made to reach the Purushottama Tattva or Purushottama Prapti, which is beyond the very concept of Purusha. Thus, here there is an ideological conjunction and philosophical observations which are very much clear between Kapila, Anasuya, Dattatreya, Narasimha, Rama, Sripada Sri Vallabha, and Anasuya. And that is why there is no Guru for Anasuya in this physical world of 20th century, because she has been the mother to the first Guru, who is said to be Dattatreya. In such a situation, she has no need of having a mortal Guru, and moreover, Guru is a concept which is identified by Patanjali to be transcending the concept of time itself. In such a situation, Anasuya, the daughter of Sitapati and Rangamma, and the wife of Nageshwar Rao, known as the mother of all, can be taken as Anasuya, the wife of Atri and the mother of Dattatreya. Thus, this mystic corollary will be taken to be a cosmosophic continuity from Kruta Yuga to Kali Yuga.